Okay, friend, listen about it. Today we are going to learn about the generation of computer. First of all, we know that what are the generation of computer. There are the mainly fifth generation, with five types of generation. Here, first of all, we discuss about that what is the generation. Means that in the earlier time, we know that the generation of the human beings are also not developed as we are doing today. Okay, we have also now our instant also. We have heard about that. Our instance means that our purvas are just like they are created from your monkey. But in the same way, how the generation of the human beings is developed to the now the modern youth. In the just way, here also computer generation are also there. How the computer are generation are following generation by generation, and now we have got the smartphone, smart computers are there now. Okay, today we are going to discuss about the generation of computer. Here we are discuss about the first generation. We know that the first generation is the computer which had a very big components. Means they have a very big components after there. If the in this generation many people were work as an employee. Almost about that 1,000 people work at a time. Means that you can imagine that how big this computer are there. Means first generation are computer are so big. Okay, we can think about that if you are in the school campus, just similar to your school campus. Means this type of computers are the very big and where the number of employees where work the more than 1,000 people work at a time. Means एक बार में 1,000 people वहाँ पे workout करते थे. In this generation, okay, in this generation, people were work in this the generation computer, and in this generation lots it had some debates also. Means that first debate is that heat generation, heat produce. Okay, heat produce means that we can say that heat produce is what in this generation, in the first generation, the processor. Now we are using the different type of processor like okay, i3 processor, i5 processor. Means different type of processor we are using in this generation. But that time processor, the first generation is the vacuum tube, okay, vacuum tube. Okay. Now see here, this vacuum tube are were used as a processor, and this vacuum tube, okay, just like that, okay, and it has got a wire. In this, many vacuum tubes were connected to each other to solve the any type of problem. In the first generation of computer, this is only work on the number system. Means we cannot work on the characters and these all this, but only work on the number system, and it has a very big. It requires a very big room size. Okay, where this type of computer will be located. Now, in this computer or in this generation, where the keyboard is not used there. Okay, that's called the punch card. Punch card is just like that. That punch card has a dotted. Okay, in the punch card where the holes were used. In the punch card where the holes were used, in that holes we pin up. Okay, when we pin up, and that pin up is input the data to the computers, and many wires are there. Means number of wires and number of employees were working this computer. Okay, and this computer generate the lot of hits. Lots of hits means what? It uses the maximum power consumption. Means that we can say that maximum power consumption and the work is very slow also, but it working. Okay. Now after that, the scientist has developed to upgrade this system and come to the that generation called the second generation. Okay. In this generation, we have already learned about that. In the second generation, the processor are used as transistor. Okay, Here, in the first generation, FFP were used. In the second generation, transistor were used. Okay, transistor were used in this generation. Okay, transistor means they are just like say and here. Okay, and transistor, TRAN. In this generation, the name of the processor is called the transistor. Okay, that system is called the transistor. And transistor and the size of this computer become the little bit smaller than the first generation. But it has also the same problem. It is also the produce the less heat than the this first generation. But here also the same option is there to input the data. To input the data, here also we use the punch card. Punch card, they are used to input the data in this computer. They also use the punch card. Okay, and in like that all that punch card they are used to input the data to the computer, and this size also so much not as smaller, but it is size also bigger. Now after upgrading the system, and here the number of employees were decreased, means 500. Okay, 0 to 500 means 1 to 500 employees were working in this system, means the 500 employees were decreased according to the first generation. And next generation is that is called the second and third generation. More about that, this is the second generation. In the second generation, only we work on the number system only. Here we are going to use the only the number that is called the digits number, means that addition, subtraction, multiplication and division. Okay, but that time only we do the addition and subtraction, means two process were mathematical process were done in this all the system. After that, when the scientist had it's the making the upgradation in the system, and that upgradation system we call the that is the third generation. In the third generation, IC value in the place of the transistor IC. Okay, IC, when the IC come in the this generation, the size of the computer has become the small. In this IC generation, third generation, we have seen about that in the third generation keyboard values. Okay, in this third generation, the mouse means that trackball there. Okay, not a optical mouse there. In the third generation means that they use the mouse that called the trackball. And we have already know about that trackball has its ball in the shape of that, and when we scroll this ball, the cursor point will be move around the circle. Okay, that is called the trackball. In the instead of the mouse, there is the trackball in the third generation, and IC is integrated circuit, means that the circuit we are used in the place of the microprocessor. Now we are using the microprocessor, but in the third generation we use the IC. IC means what? That processor means we use in place of the processor. Means that is the just like a vacuum tube used in the first generation. In the second generation, transistor were used in the second generation. In the third generation, IC integrated circuit very, and the size of the computer becomes the smaller than the these two generation. Okay, now in this generation where we use the keyboard, and that is called the mouse tag, and it's the system become the smaller to that. But that are not used for the commercial use. Means commercial use means that people cannot afford to buy this type of system to use themselves. Okay, this is used for the only for the some company they use for this making the and input the data. Okay, we have heard about that. If the this generation by generation the computer processor is changing. When the processor is changing, the size of the computer automatically becomes decreases. Now, next we are going to learn about the fourth generation. Fourth generation. In the fourth generation, it is the more advanced system upon the that time. Now we are using the fourth generation. In the fourth generation, we are using the processor. Okay, processor. Okay, in this generation, now we are using the processor. Means processor is what is the brain of the computer, which is used to control all the parts of your computer. Okay, now in this processor, the input and output device were used. Input and output device is what? That, for example, that keyboard, MOUS, mouse, keyboard, mouse, printer, scanner, speaker, and many other things. Okay? Now see here. In the fourth generation, we use the keyboard, mouse, and monitor. Monitor, MONITOR. Monitor is what? First of all, we are going to discuss about that. What is the processor? You know that processor is the brain of the computer. That's which is used to control all the parts of your computer as well as system connected to the its. Means that what is the processor? Means when we give the any input data, when we give any input data into that processor, processor will process the data. After processing the data, again it will be returned to the and display the output on the monitor. Here we get the monitor. Okay. Now see that if you give the commands that called 2 plus 2 is equal to 4. Okay. How this data is processed by the processor? Means that when we input the data from the keyboard, 2 plus this is the operator, you know that mathematical operator, this plus symbol and again 2. When we give this data to the computer and this data will go to the processor. After going this data to the processor and processor will process the data. Means that we can say that